Welcome to another episode of Talking Nerdy in the Bedroom with
Corey,
KJ,
and Mike.
Hey, and we're back with Roger 2, who's our DM.
It's Roger 1, actually.
Roger 1? All right.
The original.
I don't know any other Rogers, so it's got to be Roger 1.
I've met 3 in my lifetime.
If he's Roger 2, does that make him Roger?
I would think so. Roger squared?
No, just Roger.
All right. But we're back
Wars.
with video,
know,
which
he
we're
wouldn't get it.
which
He
we're
wouldn't get it.
hoping to have for the entire podcast, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We ended up having like a half an hour last time, and then it went to just audio, which might be better for the viewers, because who wants to look at us besides us?
That hurts.
I'm not
That
interested.
actually hurts pretty deep.
All right, so quick recap of last time. So Corey and I are brothers. We met Mike, who comes from a rich family.
Mullen.
They eventually rescued me from this place during the back story that we didn't do during a session. And then when we were there hanging out in our town, frost giants came and decided to attack the town. So I decided to be my normal self and go attack them. It didn't go well. And then Mike and Corey joined the battle and eventually hit them with a catapult. And then I finished it off by stabbing it in the leg. And the thing died, and I think that's where we ended it.
Yeah, more or less.
All right. So go ahead, Roger, pick us up.
What do we have to level up? How do we level up?
Well, we killed one thing, and we're already level 4. I doubt we level up.
It was a big thing.
We killed
It was
like
a
6
monster.
things.
There was one main thing. Like 5 of them had 1 hit point.
It was a monster the size of a monster can.
That's fair.
It's
That is
enormous.
He did bring it back. It makes me think it's not dead.
Well, that could be the second one.
That's fair.
Yeah, fair.
That is a good question, though, because I know we level up, we get a certain number of experience points. Is that how you're doing it, or are you just going to tell us when we level up?
I'm doing by milestones, so
Okay,
every time
so-
you meet a certain story goal, you'll level up.
So we don't have to keep track of experience points?
No, I'm not really
Okay,
worried about that.
Sweet.
Speaking of, though, you will be level 5. You can start go ahead and leveling up right now while I explain what's happening in the world.
Oh, God. How do I level up?
It's pretty easy. Roll that, add your con modifier. That's your hit points boost.
Add my what modifier?
Constitution.
Ooh, I suck. Yay, 6.
So you have
Crit.
8 more hit points.
8.
So 10, baby. Go to 41.
Did you roll a 6 as well?
I rolled a 8-sided.
I rolled a 6.
Why'd you run?
Because
Oh,
my hit
oh
dice
I
is
was supposed to be an 8-sided too.
Too late.
No, fuck you.
Well, why? How come you got a...
We're better than you.
I get a D6.
So we're going to be
Why do I
level
only
5?
get a D6?
Because you're just a wizard.
We're level 5
Only
then,
just
Roger?
a wizard.
You're a wizard.
You're a
Harry.
wizard! Exactly. People want to be me.
7 plus 2, so I get 9. 46.
You start rolling your dice, though. I get better dice stuff with yours. Better.
And
Rolls.
the only thing you get, Mike, is 2 third-level spells.
That's it?
That's it.
Do I get cooler level 2 spells, though? Like more of them?
No.
Do I get more targets with Magic Missile?
You can upcast it to 3rd level now.
Do I get a different level 1 spell instead?
If you want to choose a different level 1 spell, be my guest.
Because I want like a huge Magic Missile. I want like level 6 Magic Missile.
That'll come in time.
You just target like everything.
As long as it's all focused on Corey or Charlie.
I'm going to make him... I got Tasha's Hideous Laughter already. So...
It's going to be just like Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. There'll be no laughing.
So, pick 2 spells from water breathing back.
God.
Oh,
2
dude,
spells?
I did not do this right. I never picked my level 2 spells last time, I guess.
Good for you.
Yo, as a
It was
divine
2
caster,
sessions ago.
you get access to all of them.
What?
As a divine caster, you get access to all of them. You just pick what's ready for the day.
Can I ask a question
Of
that
course.
may give me clairvoyance? If I picked Counterspell,
Mhm.
would I need it?
It comes in handy.
Do we, so like Baldur's Gate tells you what they're casting, and then you can decide, and what level, and you can decide whether or not you can use Counterspell? Is that something that this campaign's going to allow, or is it different?
I'll tell you what they're casting, not what level they're casting it at.
Okay. So that'll be more or less like a guess thing of, well, okay, I can counter.
no matter what, I only get level 3 counter spell.
Well, right now.
So no matter what, if they're casting something, I'm going to try to counter it.
Sure.
Well, we're going to put that one on the back burner because now I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything.
I'm just waiting for you to see Fireball, Lightning Bolt.
Oh, I saw those. Those are for sure. So what's the difference between counterspell and dispel magic? Dispel magic is like, there's like a magic ward on something and you make it go away?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Or if Corey's possessed or charmed by something, you cast Dispel Magic and get rid of it. But why would we do that?
That's fair. Corey's possessed by a bitch. That's why he's a bitch.
Okay, so where we last left off, the town is in ruins, or at least about half the town from the attack of the giants and its strange, snowy-based Aarakocras and griffins. The townsfolk are crowding around trying to get the fires put out, villagers rescued, and just kind of assess the damage. I'm assuming all of you are going to take a nice long break after exhausting all of your spells and getting beat to shit.
Thought we did that at the end. I thought
Yes,
that was,
that's what
okay.
this is a transition.
Okay.
The leader of the local church, a man named Sirac, comes up and thanks you for everything you've done.
This is after we've rested?
Well, during.
Oh, okay.
It's going to count.
While I rest? Damn it, I'm sleeping.
Sure. He'll leave a note.
Okay, that's better. That's very kind of him. He is a preacher, after all.
He is. And he's going to say that your efforts are going to be needed in rebuilding the town, or at least trying to prevent this from happening again. I mean, this is the first time Bryn Shander's been attacked in this magnitude in quite some time.
Is there still the thing in the sky?
The floating castle seems to have gone away.
Okay.
After the cloud giants retreated, the castle left with it, as well as the cries of the screaming dragon in pain.
So, with the castle, did we actually see it float away, or is there like an illusion where we just can't see it in the sky?
You would have watched it drift away if you had actually focused on it.
Okay. They're still figuring out their stuff. I forget with Rogue level 5 what I get.
More sneak attack.
I was going to say, I didn't think it was much like similar to when I was a barbarian. You get little upgrades that make everything awesome, but you don't get like a lot of choices.
No. It's not like being a 5th level fighter or barbarian, we get access to that second attack. You get like more sneak attack damage, or I think another skill expertise. Speak of the devil, I turned around the page. Your sneak attack goes up to 3d6 and you get uncanny dodge.
3d6 and uncanny dodge, which is...
you can use your reaction to, instead of trying to make an attack of opportunity, have the damage of an attack that hits you.
Wait, say that again?
So when you're... technically, every turn you have a reaction action.
Yep.
You can use that reaction to attack someone that's moving out of your space to just get a free attack of opportunity. Or for a rogue, for example, you can use our uncanny dodge, which instead of attacking somebody who isn't going to move away from you, you have the damage of the next attack that hits you.
Oh, interesting. All right. I like it. Corey's still trying to decide.
It's okay.
But we're going to move on.
I had
from
extra
him.
spells because I
You
never
leveled up.
I never did my level 2s, so...
It's okay. Morning comes around to the city. You can still smell the remains of the smoldering embers. What's everybody doing at this minute? I'm assuming you're resting at the inn. Just kind of assessing yourselves.
So I'm going to talk... I'm going to talk to you first, because your dad's rich. Although the town is destroyed, is your dad still rich?
He is in insurance, so yes, he's doing very well.
Well, actually, wouldn't that be doing bad right now? Because I got to pay out all this stuff?
He also owns construction companies.
Got it. He's a jack of all trades?
Yeah,
I got you.
He gets influx both ways. Yeah.
Gotcha. No matter what happened, he's good.
Yeah.
Good thing
killing
labor
it right
laws
now.
don't exist here.
What's that?
Good thing labor laws don't exist
That's
here.
right.
Yeah.
So I assume, like, because the preacher wants us to help, like, rebuild or whatever, I assume his dad's got that covered with his company.
Sure.
And if we want to look at either trying to find the crying dragon or trying to find where these frost giants came from, we couldn't really do that from the town.
Correct. If you do remember, the giants were looking for some sort of waystone, waymarker to lead them to something called the Eye of the Allfather.
And
We
they would
should
tell me what it was.
find the town leader, whatever you want to call it, whatever either mayor or
Clearly
whatever,
me.
The house speaker, basically.
the house speaker, and see if there's a reward first.
Don't you have enough money from your dad?
But you don't.
That's fair. I really would be doing that. Because
That's what see,
and
these are
I
things
could
that you
sell
should be
him
thinking
piss.
of, right? They just an army just came in and almost leveled the city. You should be like, look, we'll take care of him for you. It's going to cost you 30,000 galleon.
Or, just key to the city and everything's free. See? Free is good.
Free is good.
Okay, so him and I go, because the other one's still sleeping over there figuring out his spells.
No, I go with them.
With a book in his hand, trying to
That's
figure
right.
out.
Yes.
So, Mike, I forgot your character's name.
Tet.
Okay. So Tit and I head over to go find the house speaker.
Yep. It's a young woman named Devessa Shane. She represents Bryn Shadow.
How young?
Like
I don't want to get in no trouble again.
early 20s.
That's not how that sounded.
Early
it sounded
20s.
like you wanted to know. Like,
Not again.
not again.
How do you think I got
That's
to
why you were in jail.
How do you think
It's
I
all
went to jail?
making sense.
Yeah.
Too fucking funny.
Daddy's money.
So yeah, so we head over there to go talk to her.
She is swamped. There are requisition forms for rebuilding basically every building in the town. There's a line of people she's trying to sort out, like the refugees from the people who are just now disposed from their homes, trying to tend to medical needs, basically all the administrative work on that FEMA should do.
So I walk to the front of the line because that's something my
You
character
should
would do.
sneak to the front of the line.
That's fair, and no one notices because I'm very sneaky.
Oh, go ahead and roll stealth.
Oh God, with these fucking dice again. Which one's stealth? Is it dexterity?
It is based on dexterity, yes.
19.
Okay. So yeah, you sneak up pretty easily.
You take the little next in line thing from the person that's next in line.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
It's not so much an orderly queue as an angry mob, like trying to harass her to get help.
Okay,
You
so
manage to wheedle your way into the crowd, get to the front.
And I tell him to talk to the angry mob, and I'll talk to the person.
I'm just sipping a whatever dragons drink.
Whatever you feel like.
I
are
assume
humanoid.
you're drinking my potion,
Nope.
which is piss.
Mm-mm.
It's good for you, and that'll be 5 shekels.
The next one
Shekels?
Shekels.
You're just making up names for money in this world?
is galleon and shekels.
Yeah.
All right, so galleons are gold, shekels are silver. It's
There we
canon
go.
now.
We're just mixing fucking stories here.
It's our story. We can do what the hell we want, sir.
Yeah. You're not going to get 1 pence out of this.
So I try to talk to her, and I tell her that she should be thanking her heroes that saved the town.
She looks incredibly frazzled, and she just turns and snaps. She says, "What?"
And I say the exact same thing again. I tell her that it is I and Tit that are here to, and whoever the fuck that is, here to...
I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on you.
On
Can
me?
you say it one more time? Do it.
What do I have to roll to not get hit by that? It's a saving throw, right?
It is a saving throw to
Of
save.
what?
Wisdom saving throw.
Damn
Oh.
it! I don't have that one.
That's good because I have 16 wisdom. So
Well, that doesn't mean anything. It means
Try
you got
me.
+4.
try me,
I don't want to try you, sir.
Long John, long pants.
Tet and I, and Charlie,
You
saved
may
the...
call me the day man,
Okay.
brother.
Save the town, and we deserve compensation.
If I had any to give, I'd give it. I really would. But I'm a little bit more pressed for matters right now.
I mean, it looks like you've got a nice necklace on. Just
So
saying.
Is there a reward for getting the person who did this to your city, though?
I'm sure I could scrape something together. I don't really have access to much.
Sounds like they want us to.
That sounds pro bono to me.
Yeah, chivalrous, which
Gonna-
doesn't sound like us.
This doesn't seem worth it.
So yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but we're being chaotic neutral. Maybe this is a time that we're good.
Are we chaotic neutral?
I mean, him and I are.
I didn't choose.
Okay.
Probably should have done that when you did your level 2 spells.
I just forgot everything.
I'll be chaotic neutral too.
Good for you. Real. He's just stepping outside your box there.
Real recognizes real. I get you.
Also, Roger, do you remember what we discussed about my character?
Yes, before the name change, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like something should... I shift into somebody right now. I just don't know who. I'll let you decide.
Sure, I actually have a table for you. So
Okay, good.
give me a D100, please.
D100. That's this plus...
You have wild form?
This one.
Kind of.
So I can shapeshift into animals. Now, he would know this, so I'll just tell the viewers, too. Nick, if you're listening. The backstory is when I was a kid, I tried to change into my brother, and it was beyond my ability, and so now I have
You just turned into a bear?
Now I have this curse where I turn into a random person, and I have their stats until... Or I'm weakened, like, you know, if it's a feeble old woman, then I'm not... My strength is weaker.
No, I didn't do stats for it, but
Well,
I
that's
can make
okay.
something up as I go.
Yeah. I just... And I have no control of it, and it happens
You got
every
88.
day.
So your shape twists and morphs. You suddenly grow to be about 7.5 feet tall. Your skin
Sweet.
turns gray like the stone around you. You are now a female Goliath.
Sweet. I assume that makes my strength adjusted slightly.
Dibs. Chop down that beanstalk.
I mean, I'll just throw some... It doesn't have to be an exact science, but...
I mean,
Or I can just have the same stats.
I'd
whatever.
say just keep the same stats
Okay,
and just
that's
do
easy
pure
enough.
cosmetic.
Yeah, that's good.
Are you gender fluid now? Wink.
Yes.
So this is just while we're talking to her, he's just doing this.
It
But
just
it's
seems to
not
happen out of
controllable.
nowhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure you weren't just sitting back like, I want to be part of the story.
No.
Yay!
It's just I have no control of it. It happens once a day, and it
Oh, it's
lasts
only
an
once
hour.
a day?
It lasts
Okay.
an hour. So the idea was that
Charlie
I could
doubles
turn into
over
a
in
weak
pain
spot.
as his body recontorts itself against his will, and he, like I said, grows to be about 7.5 feet tall.
But I'm assuming him, because he's been with us for a while, and me, I'm his brother, we knew that he does this.
Yeah.
So it's like second
He's also
nature,
with
we
us,
don't care.
and he literally just did it, so it'd be like...
Well,
Huh.
if that was your first time seeing it, you might freak out. I'm saying we wouldn't freak out, but what about the townsfolk?
Yeah, they're not too thrilled about
I didn't
this.
think
Well,
so.
well, they know I'm a shapeshifter because I turn
turn
into
into a
animals
bird,
to
yeah.
fight. Yeah.
Only the people that have seen you. I
I'm
this
literally
is
a
population
dragon.
of like 2,800 people.
That's fine. You're not randomly turning into other things.
So I'll get up and I'll say, sorry if I shocked any of you. I have a condition. It's still me, just slightly bigger.
That sounds like an STD.
I was definitely going the herpes route with him.
I have a
See,
condition.
I was with this girl once, and then this just happens
Nah,
once a
man,
day.
that was the old me. The new me don't have her.
Oh, that's such a good skit. All right, so we're still talking to her. I'm going to, if she can, she says that she can scrape some stuff together, and we don't know if we
Right now,
necessarily
the best
believe
I
her.
can do is give you free room and board at the Hogshead Inn, and I don't know, I can give you like a...
I've got a deal for you.
Okay.
If
I have a penthouse. Well, I had a
I was
penthouse.
gonna say that thing got probably demolished.
Now I just have a pent.
Also, we don't
Aw.
need room and board because I have rustic hospitality. So I would like a room, please.
The room for you right now is a tent outside.
Well,
How about supplies for life?
How about we say that
No
if
cost
we-
for long rest.
If we fix, if we find out who did this, why, and prevent
Kick
it from
their ass.
happening again, we become the 3 monarchs of the town.
Roll persuasion.
I would like at
God
least
damn
a
it.
6-inch
You
statue.
should be
of
good
my
at
name.
that.
Is that wisdom or
Charisma.
intelligence?
Charisma.
Oh, I have a 0. What do you mean I should be good at that?
A lot of times rogues are good at charisma.
I have
realize
plus
you
2
did
in
it bad.
charisma.
14.
I'm charismatic.
But are you trained in persuasion?
No.
All right, you suck.
I have persuasion and I'm charismatic.
Well, maybe you should have came up with the idea.
I did. I just said that. I'm
You can
right
use
there
the-
with you.
You can use the aid another action to give him an advantage on his roll, where you
Yeah.
basically put
Yeah,
your
give him
I'm not gonna give him AIDS.
Okay.
You
Wait.
better give me AIDS.
No, I want to be the
what's
mayor
my-
of this town. It's my
what's my
favorite thing to
aid?
do in D&D.
I
Just
didn't say
play
aid.
Sim City.
Can't they both give me aid and I get 3 dice rolls?
No, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
Aw. But one of them could give
Is this
me
the
aid.
only time I can aid today?
No, you can do that as any skill roll that you're available.
Oh, I'm giving him AIDS.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Do I have to roll a dice for that?
No, it's just me and I roll this again
Wait,
and I take the higher.
Can he add the bonus from, can I give him guidance?
You can.
I give you guidance. You get plus D4.
So
Right?
you give him the, what is it this time? It's not a shoulder rub. What is it?
I come up behind him and just
Squeeze
give
them
him
together.
As
Yeah.
a
as a
7 foot tall
7-foot giant,
Yeah.
and I give him a big hug.
Terrible.
You feel all warm and fuzzy inside. You feel more confident in this
Inside, oh god, he's my brother.
No, so that's still going to be, so it's an 18.
18
Well, that's
so
better
a
than
lot
14.
better than 14.
Yeah.
Fine. If you can figure this out, I will step down and I'll allow one of you 3 to take over as speaker of the town.
It needs, I don't want to be speaker. We want autonomy over everything.
I don't want that. That sounds awful.
Autonomy?
Yeah, look at all the people that you have to listen to them bitch.
No, we rule with an iron fist. As we say this in front of all the townsfolk.
They seem to be more like vested in trying to get their lives back together than
That's
to really
fair.
give 2 shits about you.
Increase taxes! 99%
I'll cut you,
taxation.
if you want autonomy, I'll cut you a deal. I'll give you a big spot of land outside of town. You can start your own whatever you want there.
Commune.
No laws.
I mean, we basically do this like there's no laws anyway.
Perfect.
Nudist
Better.
colony. I am a druid.
I'm a
Gotta give-
fucking lizard. Like that's what I do all the time.
Oh, get that lizard dick out and let's go.
Don't touch me, I'm shedding.
Aw.
I'm gonna bolt.
Okay, so
I
she's
will give
agreed to
you-
kind of give us a commune.
I will give you 300 acres, and she lives. Shows you a plot of land on a map. Basically, she
I
goes
still
back
want my
inside.
statue.
She goes back inside her little what's left of her, the town hall, and pulls out a map of the local area. And she's about 4 miles from the actual town of Bryn Shander. She's like, "I'll give you this spot here. It's about 400 acres. It's got access to a small stream and woodlands. You should be fine."
What's there now?
Whole lot of nothing.
All right, we're
Unless
gonna
It's
go set up
a
camp.
witch's hut. You just have to get rid of this.
We're gonna go
On
set
the
up
Ethel,
camp
no
there
big
now.
deal.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We don't have to do any of this. We're just gonna set up our new town.
It just
Trick them.
We'll call it "Don't Give a Shit Land."
We'll also, if you succeed, we'll also give you supplies to help your construction effort.
And we want a seat at the table.
What?
To seat at the table?
They already said
So-
we could be the speaker.
No, that's going away if they give us the land.
No, we want speakership.
There's only one speaker.
1 per town.
No, we're gonna be a triumvirate. We'll be
I
your
don't
first.
want to be a. I don't.
All right,
care.
we're gonna be a duumvirate.
I just want to be a
Well.
noble of the land.
Aren't you already?
He just
Yeah,
wants to
but-
collect
well,
taxes.
no, I'm just the prince.
You're
All right,
just a
so
prince?
every
Okay.
time somebody buys something, I'll just get like 10 cents on the.
It's always 10 cents. Okay, so she agrees to this, or
If you can get a settlement going and you can get the minimum population requirement, we'll change the name of the community from 10 towns to, she kind of shrugs, 11 towns.
Boo. No, I mean that's cool. It's just a bad
Unless
name.
you want to kick out Golden Fields, they're the smallest of 10 towns, and we can...
is our town become the capital?
No, that's Bryn Shander.
Yeah, but who else is going out there and fighting fucking
We
giants?
could blow up Bryn Shander.
What if our town's called Bryn Grander? Because it's better. See what we did? Now we should be the capital. You didn't think about that with your Bryn Shander bullshit.
We like to cooperate and work together here in the community of 10 towns.
That's not gonna go well with my brother.
I didn't see anybody helping us when we were battling the freaking frost giant guy.
They were helping.
They had a whole army.
Yeah.
And nobody attacked the frost giant guy.
They were attacking other giants, I think.
Yeah, they drove off the other giant and the griffins.
Yeah, so the entire town did that, and we had to fight who we fought. There was three of us.
You are seasoned adventurers. They are CR one-half town guards.
I mean, I am pretty special.
Technically, all you did was piss it off.
And then took its piss, which I'm now selling at a premium.
You took a
its
giant's
piss?
piss?
I mean, that was the joke that we made last time that you two apparently missed.
Yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
realize. We
I
were
didn't know
fighting
it was-
things and you were grabbing
was
a giant's
after.
dick. I didn't
It was
realize.
after.
Oh, it was when it was unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. That changes everything.
Was dead.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Uh.
so he want the. Is it a he or a she?
She.
All right. Sorry, ma'am. I thought. I say. Well, okay. Back up. They want us to go get the leader of the giants and take him out. Is that what the deal was?
No,
Well, that
the
was your
deal.
idea.
Yeah, the idea was mine. We're going to find out what they wanted, where they came from, and made sure it never happens again.
All right. In the meantime, we need to get this town ready for another assault.
That's
Okay.
what his dad
That's
is
what we're
doing.
working on.
His dad is?
Wow,
He's a
did you not come into this conversation at all? You were
construction
so
worker.
busy with that book.
I was watching butterflies because I'm a druid. Pretty butterflies.
Okay,
no,
Mark.
so his dad owns an insurance company and also a construction company. And his
I heard
dad's
that.
gonna help.
I didn't realize he was building.
Premiums are going up, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
didn't know he was building like defenses for the town, though.
Yes, that's why I said, like, if he's going to do that, we're able to leave.
Oh, correct.
You can estimate your 6-month rate to increase by about 25%.
Oh, minimum.
All right, I'm gonna say yeah. We'll do that. We have a deal.
Yeah, she'll agree to it.
All right.
Let's go
Let us
kill some
adventure.
shit.
So, obviously we know what direction the
Well, before we do that,
city in the clouds was coming from.
they think
Yes.
the thing is here.
What? Who thinks what?
The
is-
Oh, yeah.
stone thing?
Let's
What's
ask
it
her
called?
about it.
Roger,
This-
what was
yeah.
it called? Out
It's
of
a
game?
the
waystone.
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 I'm
Basically,
gonna.
think of like a big marker, precursor to like town signs and stuff. It's just
Is it like WAY or
Yes.
like whey protein?
WAY?
I like how he said yes and then you kept asking.
Well, I wasn't finished spelling
But
it
you
out.
already said
Isn't
yes.
it like WAY?
No, it's WHEY, and you just scrape some off and mix it with water before you get your sweat on.
You're an idiot.
It could be a whey stone made of whey, curds and whey.
That's
It's just a giant.
I'm
It could be
gonna-
we have to
pre-workout.
weigh
I'm gonna
something.
ask.
Yeah.
What's her name again?
Duvessa.
I feel like
Hey
a name
D.
change.
I'm gonna say-
Yo, Big D.
I'm gonna say. So what's the deal? They were after this waystone. Where is it?
Waystone? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Aren't you in charge of this town?
I am, but I've never heard of anything.
Does he believe her?
Is there like an? Yeah. I roll insight.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
Roll insight.
So that means she is telling the truth.
19 plus what's insight?
Wisdom.
Oh, I'm good at wisdom. So that's 4.
So
23.
So 23. I don't add my proficiency, right? So yeah, that's it.
yeah, no. From what you can tell, she's completely honest with you and forthright.
All right, I'm going to say, is there an elder in this town who knows more than you?
You just had to throw in the
Is there a
jab.
man I can talk to?
Oh, there's a man. He's in charge now.
Is perhaps your husband around?
Oh, fucking hell.
She'll.
I'm glad
She
no
can-
one
she can do
listens
like
to
a-
this.
Oh crap!
You catch a brief moment of just a flash of anger before
Stop
the,
laughing. You're almost...
before her face calms back down. It's just,
Yeah.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure you'll find them. Good luck.
Oh. Where is the priest from here?
Sirac, he's back at the Hogshead Inn, trying to use it as a makeshift infirmary for all the wounded.
How far away is that from us? Not that far?
Maybe like a 5-minute walk.
Okay, I'm going to head that way and see if he knows of an elder in the town for this, so we can try to find out the waystone before we leave.
And yeah, I'll go because she's not being helpful. And just as a heads up, just let me know when you think I need to shift, like I shift back to regular, just so I can.
It's been like a minute.
Yeah,
I understand.
It's only an hour.
I'm just saying if it's an hour, so whenever it does happen.
probably after the next scene.
Okay.
So yeah, get over to where the church is. I know he's probably busy, but we're going to interrupt him probably in the rudest way possible.
He's like elbow deep in some guy trying to remove roof tiles from his ribs.
Wait, this is the priest?
Yes.
Priest, sawbones, doctor, pretty much everything he needs.
Yikes.
So while he's just going to town on this person, we're going to ask about, like, is there an elder here? Do you know anything about the Waystone? And then is there an elder here that might know what the hell we're talking about?
Waystone? I think that's just a myth. As you hear, like, the person he's operating on screaming in pain, because this is before anesthetic. It's just a myth. It's just something that I've never seen personally. But according to the old stories, it's really important to all the tribes of the giants, something about the ordning, whatever that may be.
I am proficient in history. Would I know anything about where the books would be?
Yeah, actually, they would be held up back at the church
Library?
itself. Yep.
Where books belong.
Good thing we had you here.
I'm going to go to the library and look for
I was going to go to the shitter.
The food library.
Well, I mean, your intelligence is a 12, so you might have.
You realize 12 is above average.
I know.
That means he has the capability of reading.
What's your...
18.
Oh, okay.
Bitch.
Why do you have such high intelligence as a rogue?
I'm
Skills.
better than you.
What?
Skills?
Is it good for the rogues?
Yes.
Oh,
I have a
I
22.
thought charisma was important. Huh?
I have a 22.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I thought one of you guys had charisma, so I decided not to do charisma.
He does, a little bit, right?
I'm charismatic. I have 15.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't. Like,
I
it's
have
an
11.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to look for a book of our town that's about a Waystone. Even if it's, like, of lore.
Does he use the card catalog to find out where the book is?
The Dewey Decimal System?
Dewey Decimal System.
Is that still
true.
a thing?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. I
How
didn't know.
else are you going to catalog books?
I assumed in 20-something years since I've been in school, they came up with a new way.
Unfortunately, no.
That's the best way.
No, digitize everything is the best way.
And then you lose power and you lose
Right.
all that knowledge.
Who needs power?
Digitize. How do you read a book? Like a book?
Why would I need to read a book? Why can't I read an electronic book on my phone?
It's not the same.
It can be.
No.
Just because it doesn't feel the same doesn't mean you're not still like getting the same information.
You gotta feel that crisp page turn.
I mean, don't have to.
You do.
All right. So
I'm
did
looking
he
for the
find the book?
Go ahead and roll history. Roll me a d20 and add your history modifier.
So it just says history. What's my modifier?
Your proficiency, I think, right?
Your proficiency of 3 plus your intelligence modifier of 5. So plus 8.
Oh, God. Don't roll a 1.
That's a 9.
So 17.
17?
Pretty good.
You find a book about local myths. Basically, where Bryn Shander is now, it was built on top of a spot that was a holdover from an old giant civilization called
A giant civilization?
Yes.
Okay.
like civilization of giants.
See, I thought he was saying is
A whole
big
giant,
one,
yeah, a
a
large
biggest
civilization. Yes, okay.
Uh,
Called
AHM. Yes.
And that's it. That's all. Does it say anything about waystones?
It says they're scattered in different places, and they seem to point to the capital city of itself. It doesn't really seem to have a name there. It just says it was a city.
Doesn't say where they would be.
They were scattered in different areas, and there was something here excavated a long time ago, but it's been lost and destroyed to history and time.
So, from what I'm hearing, the waystones point the way to but the waystone that was here is gone.
Question.
Correct.
Locate object. Would that allow me to locate the waystone?
Have you seen it before?
No, I don't know.
I show him a picture of it in the book.
that's true. There's a picture.
It's a pop-up book, so it's really...
I'm
3D
okay. I'm
version.
assuming it doesn't, but I just wanted to know because it was one of the spells I was debating.
I gotta see what it does with just a picture.
Okay.
So if I remember correctly, you needed to actually have physically seen or touched it.
He can get any church boy.
Any altar boy. Any of them.
So I'm wondering though, if this doesn't work, which I'm assuming it's not going to, we have to find a waystone to be pointed in the right direction.
Correct.
So why
Nah,
would
I
they
can't.
want to know where the waystones would be?
Because that's
though?
going to bring them to a hem. Or
Aham.
This is not a kobold in a wheelchair. It's not Dr. Ahem.
Yeah.
He said, as in he got bad news for us
No,
and good news for
actually,
him.
good news for all parties. So, it will point you to the direction of something similar that you've seen, but it's only accurate to about 1,000-foot radius of that object.
So we can tell if it's in the town or not.
If you had physically touched it or had it in your possession,
Which
it's
I-
accurate up to 20 feet.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm curious, and we might not know, or unless it's in Mike's book. So these things are supposed to point the way to the next one, to the next one, to the city.
Yes.
But meaning physically pointing the way, as in like an arrow, or is it like you touch it and you get a vision of where the next one is?
You're uncertain, but you don't seem to see any signs or directions on the picture in the book.
Okay. So no matter where this other one is, it would take us to the next one.
Is there
Okay.
a charter stone for this city that we would know about?
There was before the giant attack.
Where is that?
It is in the central plaza.
So it's not there anymore?
It got destroyed by someone tripping over it and falling down a well.
Fuck.
That was you.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it was
That's what you caused.
It was the giant, though.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That did it.
So the charter stone is obliterated?
But why don't we
There's bits
just
and
do the
pieces of
thing with him? It's within 1,000 feet.
I can't. It would take a day, right? It's not a spell I pick, so I would have to. But I can learn it. It just takes a day, and I have to replace one.
Yep, you just have to take it out and
I mean, what other option do you have here?
I don't.
go
Other than
exploring.
Would the waystone be magic?
Yes.
So I'm going to go to the charter stone, which I feel like is a pretty good spot to look.
I will
and
follow
use
you.
Arcana and see if it will kind of visualize possibly being the waystone. Because it's been there a really long time. That's why
It
it's
has.
a charter stone to begin with.
Go ahead and roll Arcana and see what
I
happens.
will.
While he's doing that, I'm jumping around the rubble with acrobatics for the fun of it.
So that's a 16 with plus 8.
So
So
geez,
24.
It's like looking into an old black and white TV. It's static and snowy in your vision. It goes back to the founding of the town and a little bit prior to that, but you don't see much about a waymarker or stone around there. You see the town people coming in, clearing out tribes of barbarians and setting up rudimentary walls and being assaulted countlessly day and night until eventually getting enough numbers to survive and slowly turning into a prosperous city.
So the stone has been there long before the city, though.
Yes.
Can I delve even further back? Like, to possibly when it was giants roaming around, for perhaps? Little tuna, fine-tune my tuna.
Sure. Well, you play with the magic rabbit ears. Put some tinfoil on there. Stand up, have Corey hold an antenna somewhere out on the roof.
Higher!
I do it with my flying sandals. I can fly real high.
You see a group of tall, black-skinned individuals with burning red hair and chainmail armor digging up an area around where the Charterstone was and pulling free a slab. What once was a full, actual marker or stone with writing on it. Pulling out a slab probably about the size of this table and, hurrying it away somewhere else.
Does it show what direction that they're going in?
It was going west.
He rolled a 5. That's not good.
What? No, it's northeast, south.
Yeah, he was just using it to decide
An
what direction.
8-sided dice because there's 8 directions.
Just picking
What,
the direction of the compass.
are you sharing this with us? Or me? I don't know what he's doing.
No, he's
Yes.
running around.
All right, so when he tells me about the black-skinned, I say, what do they look like? Are they giants? Or are
They're
they
black.
Are they barbarians?
They're giants. They're much larger than everything else in their surrounding.
Okay.
Smaller than the cloud giants that attacked, and they seem to be smoldering a little as they walk.
Fire giants. I don't know, I'm just guessing.
Actually, yeah.
All right. Apparently that's a thing.
I use insight to tell you that they're fire giants.
What kind of dragon are you?
I am a red dragonborn.
So you have fire resistance. Good job.
There are 5 different tribes of giants. There's hill giants, which are the dumbest. There's fire giants, which are more militant. There's frost giants, which are basically giant Vikings. Cloud giants, which are feudal knights, chivalry stuff. And there are storm giants, who are the leaders of the clans and assume most roles of leadership.
Who attacked us?
The cloud giants.
All right. So after he explains this, I say, so it sounds... did the stone look like the picture we saw?
Yeah, more or less. I mean, what's left of it?
Can I decipher the writing on it?
Sure, it's going to be a straight intelligence check.
So was that D20?
D20 plus your intelligence modifier of 5.
So that's 20.
20?
Oh,
Like you rolled a nat 20 or 18 plus whatever?
Well, it's 16 plus 4.
Oh, okay.
so 20.
So, the only word you managed to make out is something called Vonendeut.
Bless you. Well, whatever he said, that's the thing I saw on the tablet.
Have we heard of Voinendeut before?
No, unless you're
Speak
really
it
well
the
versed
Deutsch.
in giant culture.
I am. I actually have.
Luckily for
I speak
KJ,
giant.
he speaks giant.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
that's
know
true.
what that word is, which is...
Well, maybe if it's
we
a
don't-
name. you
well, you're
know.
not-
It's
even
it's a
realize.
proper name. You don't have any context for
Oh,
it.
okay.
What if I have a Bachelor of Arts in giant literature? Eh? Backstory.
See, that's giant literature, not ancient giant history.
Dang it! I
Is
knew
there-
it was going to be a waste of his
Is there a
college.
giant library we could read?
Not that you know of, at least.
All right,
Wait.
well,
Wait, I go find the town scoundrel named Jack. 'Cause
Okay.
he's familiar with giants. And I sell him beans for
so
his
the
information.
giants attacked the town because they were looking for something that hasn't been here for a very long time, and they think it's here?
Well,
Yeah,
it
they did,
sounds
yes.
like one tribe was looking for it, and the fire tribe might actually be the one who has it. So
Yeah,
I,
Fire Tribe moved it. The Cloud Tribe was the one looking for it.
so I
Do
say
we know where the fire tribe would be?
Not offhand, no.
probably in Voiddoinken or whatever it's called.
I think it's the,
Or
it's the-
it's a good one.
well, no, that's the word on the tablet. The tablet's even older than the fire people.
That's true.
That's fair. All
I
right.
mean, we could always just take a quick nap and let Corey change his thing.
Well, now we know they removed it. It's
Yeah,
not
but
going to
it's-
be here.
It would take us to where it is.
Within 1,000 meters.
1,000 feet.
Okay, that's less.
That's not that far.
No. I can sense if it's within 1,000 feet of
Oh,
me.
I thought
I was
it
gonna
told
say, what
us
are you-
where it was within 1,000
No,
feet.
that's right, Roger, right? I can only sense if it's within 1,000 feet of me.
It gives you a location that is accurate up to
See,
1,000
you
feet.
bitch.
So if I'm 50 miles away, it will tell me it's somewhere in an 1,000-foot radius?
Yes.
Learn to listen.
Well,
I definitely thought it was
Yeah,
what
you're
he was
both
thinking
wrong.
of. I was like, well, that doesn't seem super helpful, but okay.
Yeah.
all right, so
Because then, yeah, it's only 1,000 feet radius. We can search for a giant ass fucking rock.
Yeah, now it's much more relevant.
Yeah.
all right, so I'll take a rest and learn that or whatever I got to do. You say it takes a day, right, to switch?
I tie his shoes together as well. He's resting.
Okay.
I don't think so. You can try and see if you succeed.
I'm gonna,
I can
I'm gonna
sneak.
sprinkle a little
Go
bit
ahead
of
and
that.
try.
I'm gonna sneak.
You have to beat my perception.
So stealth is already a 6 plus. Stealth is already 11.
Good roll of 1.
26.
Okay,
Did I beat it, Corey?
I think he beats it.
I think you beat your perception.
His shoes are
Haha,
tied
he's
together.
wearing sandals.
Damn it! Foiled!
Yeah, it's
Boiled
true.
my
I have sandals on.
He's a druid. He doesn't have.
I have winged sandals, so suck it.
He
Shoes,
ties
what
the
are
wings
shoes?
together.
Okay, so yeah, I assume we're just chilling, resting while he's doing that, so that we can get to the next
Packing
day.
up for our adventure.
Adventure. Do you tell your dad we're leaving?
He actually gave us a large satchel of lambas bread.
Lambas bread. Oh, that's not very kind of him.
Not very kind?
I said it was very kind of him.
Oh, lambas bread's the best.
I'm surprised your dad likes
Feeds
you.
a man for a
'cause-
day.
Yeah, a bite feeds a man for a day, what he said. I'm a dragon, so I have to take 2 bites, but no big deal.
Exactly. I mean,
I'm a human.
Well, we've accomplished nothing so far this session, so I'm
you have
awake.
information.
Yeah, we got,
Yeah, we got tons
I
of
wake
information.
up and I cast Locate on.
Suddenly, you were awake.
So, you attune yourself to the winds of magic, and they blow in the direction of the north.
Okay.
What
But
did, what did
I
you
know
say?
within
Where did you say they
1,000
were headed?
feet.
They were headed west before,
Yes,
but it says now we got to go north.
Yes.
correct.
So it probably moved within that time frame again. Probably another tribe took
You're
it.
looking at like 10,000 years of history in a couple hours, like maybe an hour of a seance.
So
Well,
it's telling us to go north.
Let's go north.
Yeah, that's what I would say too. Do we have any cart or horse buggy or?
Actually, if you're planning on leaving, Devesso will give you a wagon and 2 stout ponies to pull them with enough supplies to last you for a good 2 months.
Oh, thanks, D.
And it points north of the Silver Marches, an area far to the north here of Icewind Dale.
All right, guys, we got to go to Icewind Dale.
That's where you're at.
Oh,
That's the frozen, well, not frozen, but the tundra that you're
all right, we
located
got to
in.
go north of Icewind Dale to the Golden Marshes.
Silver Marches.
Silver
not paying attention.
Marshes. I'm batting 100 here. So we got to go to the Silver Marshes, which is north of Icewind Dale, which is where we are.
Yep, you're in Brynchander, which is one of the southernmost points of Icewind Dale. Ten Town sits as basically the entryway into this frozen hellscape.
Frozen
Alright.
hellscape. I don't like that.
It's a boreal tundra and forest.
Yeah, I'm a lizard though.
All right,
I
so
need
I
to
say
stay
let's
warm.
get going.
So you need to bundle yourself up.
Yeah.
Okay. How
Put on
long?
a nice hat.
How long will it take us to get there?
Oh, let's see. Oh, you're going to basically the spine of the world. It's basically a large mountain ridge that separates the Arctic from the rest of the world. And you're looking at about a month's worth of travel.
It's a long time.
We do it.
Isn't
Can
there
we fast
something
travel?
that isn't there something we're able to do while we're traveling? I remember we did it in another campaign, but I don't remember what it was. Where during
Corey,
this
turn into a
long-
girl again.
during like long travel periods, we were able to do something that helped us in the game, but I don't remember what.
You can train skills as long as you have somebody to teach you. It takes 3 to 6 weeks of in-game time to get you proficiency in another skill as long as you have a trainer.
Like what type of skill?
So, for example, if you wanted to learn history, you could listen to Tet here bore you to death about history for the entire wagon ride up, and you would gain trained in it.
Well, then why the hell wouldn't we do that?
Well, what are you trained in?
What do I get?
Acrobatics, deception,
Shock.
perception, sleight of hand, and stealth.
So I would like to train in stealth, and you should get trained.
How am I going to train you in stealth as we're traveling? Like, his makes sense. He can just talk about history while we're going.
You
How am I
hide in the cart. Hey, you play hide and seek in the cart.
cart.
Yeah.
It's
Nobody
not
said it's like a regular cart. It'd be a magic cart.
Yeah, it's just a cart.
You see? Just a cart.
Well, what is Mike trained in again?
History.
Arcana, history, insight, and persuasion.
All right, I would like to get trained in insight from Mike, which we can just practice by lying to me, and I try to determine if you're lying.
That's fair.
And
Does that work, Roger?
Yeah, that'll work.
And that will be good for me because I have a +4 in wisdom with that.
What do
I
you
should be
What do
able to
you
tell
have,
if
Corey?
people are
Are
lying.
you
I have animal handling, perception, and survival.
What would be survival?
I want survival.
I'm saying, what would it be? Like, how would you train that?
Well, you were in a cart traveling through the woods for a month.
For what?
For a month.
Okay.
Survival is tracking, foraging for food, building shelters.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to do
fires,
that the whole way.
That's fair.
I'll teach you. You.
The ways of those people.
Yeah.
So
He's not
I'm
paying
gonna
attention.
learn history from Mike. Mike's gonna learn survival from you, and
I'm-
you're gonna learn
Insight.
insight from Mike,
So we become trained in those things?
which means proficient.
Do we just say we are and we get it?
Yeah, it's going to take several hours a day for the entire trip. You'll get trained after we get to the next chapter of the game.
Okay.
So so I'd put like a little dash next to it.
Yeah,
to
to
you're
let
training it. Because there are still things that are going to happen for this
As we go.
this current chapter.
But
yeah.
see, I thought there was something that you could
I'm
do.
so
with
proud
that.
of you. So we get on the road
Aw.
and start moving.
Actually, yeah, get inspiration.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
For being helpful for the group, gaining inspiration.
Yeah, bitch.
Can you not blow his head up anymore?
You
I
can
was
blow
helpful.
me anytime.
Don't tempt me.
So okay, are we doing anything, or are we waiting for something to happen in the
me
chapter?
and Tet are in the cart moving.
Okay.
We're pulling a U and just going, and you have to catch up.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
I've caught up.
if we were playing a KJ, we would be like, like sticking the stick in the wagon wheel and then wondering why it
See what
breaks.
happens.
KJ would have already gone west.
Yeah.
Where is he?
I heard west. I just started going.
Weast.
There
okay.
are multiple places you can go to make your travel easier. You can go to the port city of Luskin and hopefully find charter to a ship and traverse the coast to get to the spine of the world that way. You can go through overland routes or hop the rivers and try and do that. How do you want to proceed?
I say we go try to charter a boat.
What season is it?
It's spring currently, so the snows are starting to subside. It's starting to warm up enough so that travel on the road isn't terrible.
But it's not hurricane season.
No.
Are there hurricanes?
Only down south and one guy who used to work for WWE.
That's true. The hurricane.
But what I'm talking about, like on the water? What's the seas like? Because
Have
I'm
you
a
ever-
lizard.
Yeah, have you ever been to the ocean?
Me personally?
Your
No,
character.
your character backstory.
Yeah, but he knows history. He
yeah.
knows what's going on with the tides.
He knows history. He knows what happened. Like if there's a shipwreck like 70 years ago from this big merchant fleet,
That's fair.
he
Wait,
wouldn't know what the
I-
weather's going to be tomorrow.
I have survival. Would that have to do with the weather?
In your local area, yes.
I've been to the ocean before, though, so wouldn't I have knowledge?
I'm gonna
of
persuade the weather not to be weathery.
All right.
Weather,
So,
stop weathering, please.
so I'm going to try to persuade my colleagues to go to the port city, because I assume that would be the fastest route would be to take a boat, right?
it is going to also give you the most populated route to get to. It's one of the bigger trade areas. It's going to bring you through Neverwinter, Yartar, and then eventually to the port city of Luskin.
Dude, you're gonna love Yartar. They got the best food in the world. It's
Bunch
to
of
die for.
yartards,
Whoa.
really.
I will. To be fair, I'm not lying. It just
I'm persuaded.
You said you're
already.
trying to persuade.
I know.
You had me at.
Crit. Nat 20, baby.
I think
We're
that was a
going.
1.
It's a crit.
No, I think
No,
it was a 1.
the one is says fuck.
Oh, all right.
Is that the one I got you?
Yeah.
Let me see it.
Okay.
I didn't know you still had this.
Of course I do. I cherish it. I sleep with it every night.
Fuck.
I keistered
Crit.
it.
He probably did keister it.
He's had quite a few fucks in that
So
time.
apparently
Yeah,
he has convinced us because he got a crit. So we're going to a boat.
I told you, you didn't have to roll it. You had me convinced.
I was him. He was gonna.
You
argue.
had
I know.
him at, hello. All right, so we're heading to the town.
Yep, it's
the
going to take quite a
port
while to
city
get there.
of what?
Luskin.
Luskin.
Massive city, known for
Lots of
its
lust.
seedy underbelly and one of the most powerful wizards guilds in all of Faerun.
Hey, aren't you a wizard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are uppity ass wizards. Though.
Okay.
That's-
Says the rich noble son.
I know, exactly.
To put it
They're
into
even
context.
uppitier.
To put it into context where you would understand, that's where Gale is from in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bite his hand off.
That's true. Dark Urge. So I'm assuming we get to the town. How long did it take to get to that town from where
Oh, it's going to
we're-
take a considerable amount of time. Actually, I have a few little things that might happen in between. So, I need each of you to roll me a d20.
Am I adding anything to it?
Nope.
I got a 15.
9.
9.
Okay, so I get to nix one of yours. We'll be polite to Dayman here, and I'll nix his encounter.
Okay, sweet. You
What
guys
happened?
get herpes and I don't.
Again?
Tricks on them. Already had it.
Aha. Character, not in real.
Oh, that's different.
Can lizards get herpes?
We're gonna find out.
It's very possible.
If you roll bad enough.
I use Arcane Ward.
Sorry, I just have to find the right page.
It's all good.
Somebody cast Fireball on my genitals.
Don't know. So the first couple days go by pretty swimmingly. The weather is chilly but tolerable. The road's a bit muddy. Your wagon gets stuck every now and again. Actually, what's everybody's passive perception? That might make it
13.
14.
His is 12 or 13 at the bottom.
Perception?
Passive
12.
at the bottom.
What's your wisdom modifier? It's
Oh,
just
12.
10 plus
He's-
that.
he's got it.
12, okay.
So 12, 13, 14.
At the end of the fourth day, when you're pretty much the furthest out of civilization you've been in quite some time, ever since you were kidnapped by those slavers,
Bastard.
it's that evening, and you're sitting around getting your camp ready for the night. And who's taking first watch? Because this is going to matter.
I will, because I'm a druid and like trees.
Okay. Are you doing 3 shifts, 2 shifts? Like, how are we doing this?
3, I assume.
I would assume.
Yeah.
So what, 2 hours each?
Usually
3
about
hours
3.
each.
Yeah,
3 hours each?
3 hours.
Who sleeps for 9 hours?
We don't. You sleep for 6.
And you have a 3-hour watch.
No, the watchman sleeps the whole time. I thought that's how this works.
Okay, sorry. Now I know who to attack during the watch.
The guy that's asleep.
Go nuts.
He's
See
used
what
to having
happens.
like a bodyguard while being a noble.
And during my watch,
Mhm.
I'm going to be a... Oh, actually... Yeah, never mind. It's fine. I'll
An
just
owl.
be regular.
Actually, roll me a percentile, Corey.
A percentile?
Yeah, roll me a D100.
It's another
Great.
day.
Is this a different day?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just say it just happens to happen now.
81.
You in the 80s.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
So, you seem to radiate this holier than thou aura. Your skin becomes very fair. You're very silvery haired and pale. You get to an average height of about 5'5". You are a male ASMR. Basically, you're a half celestial.
Sweet.
A male ASMR?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't ASMR.
Why not?
It's kind of hard to do ASMR just by being a guy. What do you
Or
do?
just
start
by
a chain-
talking. Like it's supposed to be sounds.
It could
Like,
be-
what would the male
you can
ASMR
talk.
be? Like
It's
starting a
not supposed to be
chainsaw.
whispering. That's just creepy.
Your baggy pants are creepy.
Are they though?
They are. I
don't
wonder what
think
they
so.
conceal, and it's creepy.
Don't. Leave it at that.
Anyway.
Where were we?
So am I like glowing in the dark?
Yes.
Oh, that's awkward.
You are a beacon in the night.
Can I cover myself with a cloth to hide the light? Because I'd like
light?
to.
the light,
The light.
The glowing light?
the glowing light?
Yeah,
the
so
light.
I hide myself under a cloth. So
it acts just like a flashlight, so where your face is, it's just a beacon now.
yeah, I'm on
Sweet,
watch.
can I use him? Yeah. Stick him in a cage and use him as one of those fairy lanterns.
Does he, with having this light that clearly anybody from around could see, is he gonna get attacked? Or
He's
is the
gonna be a
sleeping guy
target.
eventually gonna get attacked?
Actually,
It's going to be a target.
Before anything happens, I'd like to go over to my brother and wake him up and say, "I am an angel.
You should.
I've come to tell you to change your evil ways."
But I assume that as his brother, he's done this many times.
As
This is
an
like the third
angel?
time this month.
How many times has you done this? Because it's every day.
I turn into a random thing every day.
Every day.
But
And there's only 100 of them.
Maybe you've never seen me as an angel.
And
Statistically, it's
always
once every
assume-
3 months.
Say that again?
I said statistically, it's like once every 3 months.
Right. So I assume you've done the same joke every 3 months. Every quarter, I'm an angel.
And since you've been doing this since childhood, that's like
This is Corey.
You've
Corey
seen-
has the same
You've
jokes.
seen it being the angel 12 times at least.
All right, then I'm just gonna stand right in front of my sleeping brother, bright light glowing, and be like, "Hey, how's the sleep coming, bro?"
So
You should use survival and put like mud on your face or something.
Yeah, I'll go full predator.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Okay, so he's doing the first watch. He's
everybody
blinding
else
me
is just kind of
'cause he's a bitch.
crashing for the night. You pulled in a nice corpse of trees and are using that kind of to shade you from the wind and the Arctic air. You've got a small fire going, nothing massive, just enough to keep away some of the biting cold. You have tents set up, and go ahead and make me a perception check.
Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna give my. Oh, I can't give myself guidance, right?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know because, like,
So you hug yourself,
yeah. I go, you're such a good guard.
guarding all these people so well.
18 plus 3 plus perception is another 3. If
So,
I'm trained
yep.
in it, right?
Yep.
So that's 21, 24. I don't add anything else to it, right?
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom? So 28.
Damn.
I
I
think he
see
sees it
everything.
coming.
I'm the beacon of light. I see all.
No wonder he can see.
Mm.
Some strange sounds pick their way out of the night. Animals that don't seem to belong in the area, like instead of the normal crag cats or snow hares or bears or whatnot, you hear something doing a pretty good job of imitating them, but not making the sounds exact. And it's more of like a call and repeat style of call.
like in my mind, I'm thinking somebody's making animal sounds with like their mouth or something.
Several, and others are answering those calls.
Okay. I wake up them both and I go, somebody's surrounding us in great numbers.
Why is it great numbers? How many
Well-
calls do we hear?
Well, I heard a lot of them, he said, so I say, wake up, wake up.
Maybe they're just talking. I'm trying to sleep. I've had a hard day of listening to history.
They have gold on them. I saw it.
Now I'm awake. I am awake.
They're made of gold.
I like that. I don't even have to roll deception because you just are like gold where.
I'm on board.
I'm
Do you think they'd like to buy some magic potions?
sure they would.
You did not put those in the cart.
Oh, they've been with me the entire
You
time.
didn't say
So
I can make more right now.
So once they're awake, I'm going to announce to the darkness. I'm going to say, "Reveal yourself, for I am an angel."
Sure. Let's get a battle map.
Wouldn't
going
that
real
be
quick.
deception?
What?
Yeah.
No,
Deception.
I am an. Well, I don't. I meant. What are they called? I am a.
Asamar, you're
I
half
am an
angel.
ASMR right
You're
now.
half angel.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotta move this.
I
for a
will not be
Yeah, you're
denied.
fine.
Ooh, my man's is gone.
Fire.
Hey, there's fire.
Aren't these 5 feet?
Yes.
We have 5 feet of fire, sir.
That's a big ass campfire.
What are we supposed to do? Make it half of it?
Roger, what can I shift
I mean,
into?
yeah.
Oh.
Anything level 3, 2? Well, I'm level 5 now. Does that increase it at all? Still 2?
When
Okay.
you hit 6, it goes up.
Okay, so we now have our field. Corey has awakened us.
Yes.
Yep, he's woken everybody up. And him being the only person out will actually see what's coming. You see a group of people clad in furs and rough bits of scraped together armor approaching from all sides. There are a total of 11. I wish
That's why Corey was.
Can I
supposed to
use
bring other
insight to
things.
see how tough they are?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I have to roll it?
Yes.
Roger, can you turn your microphone back towards you when you're just the microphone itself? Once you're done.
Yeah, we'll do.
13. Right? 9 plus wisdom
Yes.
or intelligence.
Some of them are hanging out over here.
Insight is wisdom.
So 11.
Okay. I mean, they look tougher than your average city guard, and a few of them look to be not nearly as physically commanding, but seem to have more spellcasting capabilities.
Is anybody... They're not attacking?
Fog cloud.
They are slowly encroaching the camp. More caution than actual outright aggression at this point.
Okay.
I cast fog cloud.
But, I mean... Okay.
Centering around yourself, I'm guessing? And
Right in the middle of the camp.
Okay. It's a big fuck off area. It's 12 by 12 squares.
Yeah. Now you can sneak out and figure out what the fuck they are and what they want.
I mean, I might have been able to do that anyway.
Okay.
I'm very good at stealth.
They're surrounding us. We don't know where they are, technically.
You're actually going to envelop, like, from here.
So if they're in the cloud, does it affect them?
It'll make it harder for them to see, yeah.
Okay. That's what I was just making sure.
But they don't roll disadvantage?
They do.
I thought it was only if you were trying to attack from
Inwards,
out
yes,
the cloud.
but-
And yeah.
Your spot, any sight-based check has a disadvantage.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's big.
Does that basically mean any ranged attack, but up close melee doesn't get it?
Up close is fine, range
Okay.
not so much.
Right. So what I'm saying is like they have magic arcana, so they're going to try to range attack you.
How do we know that?
I used insight,
Oh,
and I
okay.
listened with my ears.
That's fair.
He heard with his special ears.
So I guess I'm going to get into hide.
You have 60 seconds of this fog cloud,
Okay, which is 10 turns.
yes.
Okay. Should we be rolling initiatives or no? Because technically there's no attack yet.
This is... I'm gauging the situation based on what you plan on doing. Casting fog cloud and enshrouding yourself is making it look like you at least don't want to fight, so...
Can I roll insight too to see what their intentions are? Is that what
Yeah.
he did?
He did just to see what their strength basically was.
I want to
of the party.
see, and I'm using guidance. I want to see if they're like gearing up for an attack. So it's insight. So 12 plus 4 is 16.
They saw a cart full of supplies and only 3 people with it, so they're looking to take you for all you're worth.
I'm gonna say, boys, these guys are after our goodies, and they ain't getting these goodies.
I've already started to hide
Mhm.
and sneak.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
That's not great. 6 plus 3 plus 5, 14.
14. I'll give you advantage for the fog cloud.
That means roll again.
Yep.
Same thing.
Wait, I give you guidance. Roll a d4 with it.
Even worse.
You got a 1.
15, boys.
That's all. That's what you need. That 1 saved you.
Actually, yeah.
Ah.
So you fade into the night. I'm going to call for initiatives to start things off.
I will not. Do I roll initiative when they don't know?
Could
that
I do
I'm
one more
around?
thing before initiatives? It's okay if I can't.
What are you planning on doing? Is it something quick and
So
simple?
I knew I knew these guys were coming. I woke them up. I saw their intent. I let them know. And because I saw their intent, my initial reaction would be to shapeshift into something. I'm just wondering if I
Sure,
can do that
I can let
before.
you-
Hang on.
shapeshift.
Is he allowed to with this, him being a different form right now?
Yes,
of
I can shapeshift still. It's just I can't control shaping into this thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And it will last an hour unless I use one of my shapeshift abilities.
Gotcha.
So I could actually turn back. It's just I'd have to waste one of my 4 spots. Or
Okay.
5. I don't
So
know.
how I'm going to work it, KJ, is I'm still going to need an additional initiative roll from you. I'm just going to let you act whenever you'd like in the first round of combat.
Gotcha. So everybody roll initiative.
And so I shape into a saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
Actually,
Pretty common around these areas.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just add initiative to it, right?
Yes.
Ugh. 9.
Can I use guidance for this? Initiative? No, I didn't think so. I just want to make sure.
7.
Well, yeah, I'm probably going last anyway. Got a whopping 4.
What'd you get, Mike?
7.
Oh, Jesus. 9 did better than I thought.
I'm the only one who actually saw them coming, and I got a 4. I'm prepared.
So am I going first? Or are they going? Well, I know I have my chance to do whatever.
whenever.
But what about them?
they are going to seize the initiative and make their first advance.
Okay.
There's 12 of them.
Do they know? Because now there's a cloud. Do they know where we are in relation to them now, or did they get all confused by the cloud?
They're going to fumble about and hopefully find you.
Okay.
Not hopefully.
They know just about where you were, and they have a rough idea. If they just keep pushing towards the center, they'll run into you eventually.
Can we tell if there's one that's being more vocal than the others?
There are several that are more vocal, actually. They're the ones that are not the six-sided dice.
They're the ones that aren't
Correct.
the six-sided dice?
Correct.
And they're
So all
ones
the
being-
squares are being vocal? Or
but
the
the
cubes?
six-sided dice are not.
Oh, six-sided.
Six-sided seem to be more under the command of the others. Think of it more like spiritual leaders and like common soldiers.
Okay. So there's what, 4 of the non-six-sided? Or 3, I mean?
3.
3? Okay. So I'm going to sneak that way
Okay.
to try to
That's-
get...
Oh, yeah.
No, you're over here.
10,
I know. I thought it was Corey, but
20.
Corey's in the middle.
5. And make.
And one more for 30. Yeah.
Okay. Unless you
Um,
wanted to go here and stab this guy.
I don't want to stab anybody at the moment. Although that does... If I was to dash, I get another 30.
But,
But
that's
I-
your only attack.
I-
No attack.
So I wouldn't be able to grab somebody from behind. I could
Correct.
just position myself to grab them next time.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to do that and dash so that I'm behind the other guy, but maybe even like a little further back than...
Kind of
Now
like
you're
that.
No, I don't
outside
want
of
to be
the
outside
cloud.
of that, but the next one down.
So here.
Yes. So it's a little bit away, but I can still get to him if I need to, and they also don't see me.
Okay.
So that's what I've done. But okay. So now it's
It's
these guys' turns. So
Yep.
I'm guessing they're moving.
15, 20, 25.
He just went through tough terrain.
Yes.
So it got doubled. So instead of it
6
being
spaces.
counted as 5 feet per square, it counted as 10. So if you got 30 feet, you'd get 6 squares. But if one of them was that, you'd get 5 squares.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm
Okay.
just making sure that that's happening.
Yeah.
He's gonna go there. There.
Are these guys going to try to go through the water?
That one is. The other 2 aren't.
So they get 25, but water is rough terrain too.
Yes.
Okay. So that's 2, 4, and then is he allowed to go another one? Because he's
Nope.
gone 20, but he can't. Okay.
So he's in the water.
In the water. And these guys aren't moving?
No.
Okay.
This one is casting a spell.
Is it a concentration spell?
It will be.
We can break that bitch.
Let's see.
Which one's casting a spell?
This one. The others seem to be looking around and just scoping the area out to the best of their now clouded abilities. Mike, even or odd?
Odd.
Odd it is. You're safe. Spell does not find its mark.
I like it.
Do we
Nice.
get to see? Like, would they see, like, if they cast Magic Missile, I know it's not Magic Missile, and you'd see it coming or see it miss, do they see anything like that?
Yes. So he casts a spell that if you want to roll Arcana, you could recognize, but the boulder that you were camped next to and you were using as like a shade for your wagon or what have you, it lights in a bright purple fire and just seems to glow in the dark.
Okay. You can roll Arcana if you want to know what it is.
I do, in fact,
Go ahead and roll.
want to use Arcana and Insight, I'm assuming.
Yeah, just Arcana.
Okay.
Insight's pretty easy. He was targeting you.
Well, I got a, was it Intelligence or Wisdom?
Intelligence.
And you're trained in it.
So it's 7.
So 7 plus 3, 10, because you're trained.
Yeah.
It's a pretty basic spell. It's fairy fire. Basically, it's just to light you up so that people know where you are.
And they hit the rock with it?
Yeah,
They couldn't
'cause he
pinpoint
missed.
exactly where you were. They just hit like an area and missed where your area was.
Sounds good. As long as they're all drawn to that.
Are they able, because it hit the rock, there's 2 people by the rock.
Mhm.
Are they being seen or no? Can like they see now?
You can see them in like the afterglow of it.
Okay, so they can,
Think of this
We
as
can
being
see out.
illuminated.
but they're not out. They're in.
Right, but they have disadvantage, but we don't.
We don't.
No, everybody does.
Yeah.
You will not have. Not have disadvantage in attacking these two guys here because they are illuminated by a 5-foot square of light all around that rock.
So now you guys could attack, and seeing as Corey detected that they're gonna try to take all of our shit, might be not a bad idea. So it's Mike's turn.
It is. It is.
Tet.
Well, tet, not tit. Tet.
Could be tit for tat.
What kind of people are these? Human guards, you said?
They're human. Looks like barbaric tribes people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast. It's probably level 1 Scorching Ray on number 2.
On that guy there.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack to hit. So it's a D20 with your spellcasting modifier of 7. Oh yeah, that fucking smokes him. Go ahead and roll damage of 2d8.
Have a second D8.
There you go.
Nine.
And then you have a second ray as well if you want to try and shoot him with it. He takes the first one like a champ, stumbles back a little bit, like clutching his chest.
So is it another D20?
Yes.
So it's 6. And
Plus 7.
So 13. Your second one strikes the stone. It misses him completely. The first hits him good. He's hurting, but he's not down and out.
All right. I am going to, as much as I want to go attack something as a tiger, I am going to conjure animals. And I can conjure 2 beasts of challenge rating 1 or lower.
Okay.
Which I will do as I'll get 2 dire wolves.
Good choice.
Yeah. Do you need their stats and stuff?
Nope, you
No.
have complete control over them.
Okay. How does that work with their initiative?
They act on your initiative.
On mine?
Yes,
but
they
they
acted
won't
with you.
this turn?
No, they act right now.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Because I can't really do anything now other than move, so I just...
Correct.
You should probably move away from the fire, though, considering it's the only other illuminated thing in the campsite.
Or, light yourself on fire and just make this easier for me.
So the 2 wolves I'll have go attack whatever that gray one is right in front. And they will both they have pack tactics, so
They have advantage to hit.
yep. And they'll both try to bite. So
Okay.
I'll just roll 2 d20s. So I'm gonna re-roll. So I have 14 and a 2 currently.
Mm-hmm.
Now a 14 and an 18. So that's what it
So
is.
2 hits.
Yeah. And then they both deal 2d6 plus 3.
Ugh. Might kill it.
So that's 4, 7.
Mhm.
Wow. That's
7.
10. So
Oh.
17.
So, all the rest of everybody hears is just screaming in the dark and the growling of dire wolves and the sound of snapping jaws as, well,
Oh, and if it mattered, did it die? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Then never mind. So if they do, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw
Or be
knocked
tripped.
prone. Or knocked prone. Yep.
Is Corey able to move?
he is if you'd like to.
So I'm wondering, is stealth a bonus action?
It is a move action unless
You don't
you're
have
a
it
rogue.
yet.
Okay, I do. Well, as a tiger, I do.
Yes.
So saber-tooth tiger, I'm gonna stealth.
Okay, go and roll.
Oh yeah, I have to roll for that, don't I? So 15, and he has a +6, I think it was. Yeah,
So 21.
+6 in stealth. And I'm just going to take a couple steps.
Stand perfectly still because you're out of actions.
Oh, that I can't move.
Conjure animals is a
Yeah.
standard
Okay.
action. Stealth is a move action because you are not
Okay.
a rogue and don't have it as a bonus.
Yep, that's fine. So then I'll just stealth right there.
In the
Yeah.
light.
Well, I'm not in the light.
That's a fire.
He's by
It's
the
10
light.
feet away.
It's 5 feet away.
You're literally
10
right
feet.
next to it.
These are 5
Oh,
foot
that's
squares.
me standing. I was looking at Mike's guy.
I was like,
Well,
no.
I'm very stealthy though. I rolled a 21.
So
Plus, I don't want to hear from you. You'd be like the guy staring at you. Stealth?
Hey,
I'm
I'm right
invisible.
behind that guy.
Yeah.
I got stealth.
You're like that Mystery Men movie.
Yeah.
very stealthy if nobody's looking.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Totally
Kel,
stealthy.
right?
Kel Mitchell, yeah.
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 So do we take all of our initiatives at the same time?
Essentially, all this is happening at the exact same 6-second span.
So all that took 6 seconds.
But I can move though, right?
Yeah, you can move. You still have 30 feet of movement.
All right, well, I'm gonna move then, but I don't know where.
Wherever you would like.
in the fire.
I want to go that way.
Can we see like everybody, or are they like us or are we like them and we can't see?
You can't see shit.
Okay.
So I'm wondering, the saber-toothed tiger does say I have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on... Oh, that's just on smell. Never mind. I think it's the wolves that
If they
have...
fart, you got this.
The wolves have keen hearing and
Well,
smell, and they have
You
advantage
know
on
what your
it.
friends smell like. One smells like a lizard and the other is a walking bottle of piss.
Well, that's why I was just
Sure.
wondering if it would help me navigate around here, because I have heightened senses or whatever as an animal.
If
But
you want to take a bonus action and use insight to try and detect them, yes. I'll let you do that perception check
right now, you mean?
on each of your turns, just so you
Okay.
can determine where they are.
I'm just detecting where the enemies are.
Yep, but
Okay.
it's my turn right now. So.
Oh, I thought you were saying...
Isn't it my turn right now?
No, because you only have a 9. I have a 15.
Who's you?
Everybody else.
I thought they already went.
They
I thought
did.
they already moved.
And
You
then
already did
you
your
went
action.
here.
No, I went there first.
Yeah, I said you could jump in whenever you wanted for the initiative, and
Because
you chose
had
first
your
that
sup-
round.
You were
Oh, okay.
stealthy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I understand now.
I don't know if you do.
I mean, technically, I could still do whatever I want because I'm not in a battle like you guys.
They need vision for that. So, first things first, goons are going to go this way.
Do you want this one to move out of the water?
He's going to go there. Yes, he's going to go 10 there.
I like to think that one of these guys is not going to see a tiger or a wolf and walk by it and then just get fucking
Oh, he's
mauled.
standing right by him now.
Yeah, I don't think it matters unless he tries to move away from them. Is that how opportunity attack works?
Yes.
Okay.
And
But he is
gonna
going to
get
get
away
effed up
from the
on my
large
wolf
glowing
pack.
rock. And try to start rummaging through your tent.
Motherfucker.
So, what's your wolves AC?
The wolves are a 14. It says natural armor, if that matters.
No. He misses.
Sweet.
You hear a yelp of surprise as one of the humanoids that are attacking you rounds the corner from your tent and just sees a pair of dire wolves standing there and in panic swings his weapon and connects to nothing. Misses air. Those three are going to hold their actions, and it's going to go to KJ.
Okay, so I'm gonna still sneaky.
Mhm.
I'm going behind the little the dice guy and going to grab him and put my knives to his throat.
Wait, are you grabbing him?
I am. Well,
That's a
I'm,
strength check.
I'm
Make an
putting
attack.
my
Okay.
knife to his throat.
Yeah. Well, I was just
I'm
making
not
sure,
attacking.
Okay.
What is your persuasion?
Or intimidation, or...
Nothing.
Okay. So keep in mind the thing that you do.
That's fine.
Is-
I will
you might
just
lead-
stab him.
Right, so
Yeah,
you
I
should
just
just
stab
do
you.
that, right? Then you'd have a advantage roll.
Well, it's a
Are we-
sneak attack, right?
I didn't
Yes.
know.
What
If
I mean, are
I
we
could-
already fucking smoked a guy?
Calm your tits. I could make them all potentially just throw down their arms.
Which you're gonna need persuasion or intimidation to do.
I mean, no, because I can just tell him the truth of I will stab you.
All right, well, go.
That's persuasion or intimidation.
It's all right. He's going. We can't.
That's fine. That's
It's
fine.
his decision.
Let him make his own
Yeah.
choices. He can
You
live with
bitch.
the consequences of his actions.
You sound
later.
like PETA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to tell him that I'm going to stab him, and unless he makes everybody speaks in that stupid ass language and tells everybody to drop their stuff. and to stop attacking us.
You just rolled intimidation on a barbarian.
I got this.
Well, he's a wizard. He's a wizard, Harry.
But they're barbarians.
Barbarian
Don't mind
wizard.
me. Go ahead and roll intimidate.
Yeah, all right. That's what do I add to it?
Are you trained in
Charisma
intimidation?
modifier. if you have any.
Well, that's a 0. I got an 11. Not thinking it's high enough.
We'll see.
Probably not, but we'll find out.
If not, I'm just gonna stab.
Right, but you just lost advantage.
I'm okay with it. I still have my
I'm
little
not.
singing sword.
No, out of range or something.
Good.
Because I still have their actions. They're holding it. But let's see what he's. No, you're tied. So
Tie goes to me.
tie goes to the players.
So he believes you're gonna stab him.
Yeah.
He makes some bird calls, and you can't really seem to get the message of them.
Do I understand the bird call?
Sorry, you don't speak bird. You speak cat.
No, I speak anything if I cast a spell.
Can they hear that I just told him that?
Depends how loud were you. Were like screaming at him?
Right in his ear.
Because that's a 90-foot gap, by the way.
But it's late at night. I assume
can
it's
hear
all
KJ
quiet.
90 feet away.
That's you're sitting there at the end zone, 30 yards away, just saying, "I'm gonna fucking stab you," or are you like screaming it at him?
You have cat ears.
You do have a.
I do
Yeah.
hear it, I'm sure.
Okay.
I probably hear it and I'm like,
Fucking
he's
idiot.
probably gonna sell him piss.
I will once they become our friends. Then we get all these people to join our quest. Come on, guys.
Nah, I want to hear what happens.
Okay.
Like depends. Like were you yelling
Oh,
it? Were you
yeah.
talking normally? Because if you talk normally, these guys will hear, but probably the guys back by where Mike is won't.
I'm just gonna be talking to him there. I'm not yelling.
So I'd say these two will hear it, and the rest of them not so much. Like might make out a word here or there.
Stop dropping your phone.
Well, you won't let me put it on the table.
Stop
It keeps
throwing
going
shit.
off.
Okay.
So, and then I'm going to shove him a bit, not in the sense of strength, but just get him to try to move forward, assuming that he will with a knife to his throat.
How far forward do you push him?
I'm not again, it's not like a push.
I know. How far are you walking?
I'm trying to
with him?
walk up to the grass. Yeah.
Roger just wants to know if you're getting in range of what he wanted to do.
Which he is.
That's fine.
Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Got it. 16.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But you gotta do tops.
Biatch.
No. Your body stiffens for a brief second as you feel
Oh,
some
yeah,
sort
it
of
does.
enchantment come over you, and you hear chanting coming from across the stream, directed roughly in this area.
But I'm assuming I can tell something's going on.
Oh,
That
very
someone's
much so.
trying to do something.
Someone was trying to do something good to you.
You're pressed
Good?
up.
Yeah, good for me.
Okay. So now at this point, I still have my attack action. Yes?
Yes.
I'm going to attack.
I had assumed you would.
Okay.
TJ
All right.
was pressed
Glad
up
we just
against a
waste that
barbarian and
advantage
got
attack
stiff.
roll.
Hey, maybe get your own damn advantage. I was trying to end it all.
You did. You ended it all.
did.
Now you're gonna be dead.
So I forget what I'm adding to this.
Yeah, your dexterity plus 3.
So 14
That's a hit.
and 15,
That's a hit.
and then
You do not get sneak attack because you
I know,
announced your
but I have my
presence.
sword,
The singing sword.
Singing sword. And
Okay.
that, I
You
still
have
have
to
to roll
cast
that.
it, though.
You have to
you have to
activate
cast
it, which
it.
is a move action.
Well, I still have move. I only went 10 feet.
You just
You
pushed him.
Moved.
You moved. That was your
so
move
if
action.
I move it all, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I have those two, so it's 1d6
plus your dex.
dex. Where's my 6?
Corey stole it.
You son of a bitch. Where's your
Alright.
6?
Don't touch mine.
So 8 plus 10, so 18.
Dead.
18. What? You get plus 10 for your damage.
5 and 5.
Yeah.
Dexterity.
Oh, damn. Oh, you stabbed him twice.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Okay.
Bitch
So-
should have listened.
Seeing this betrayal, you quickly stab him twice in the back, and he drops like a bag of hammers.
Do I still have another thing that I can do, like loot him? Does he have anything good?
If you want to forgo moving forward, yeah, you could, run his pockets if you really want.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Shuffling through his pockets, you find a bunch of herbs and components for spells that you don't have any idea what they're used for.
I pocket them.
Yep. He has.
I'll sell them over to Tet.
Write down you have herbs and components on your backside. Write down on the backside.
Backside's
Herbs.
blank.
Herbs and
You have
components.
KFC's herbs and spices.
Oh yeah, make some good chicken.
Okay.
He has a strange sky blue potion as well as 4 silver pieces.
And you said a sky blue potion?
Yes, it seems to be swirling on its own.
Okay. That's it for me.
That's all he's got besides a walking stick essentially. Unless you want to pick up his stick and hit him with it a few
I
times.
kind of want to take this stick.
It's just a quarterstaff.
Now
Alright.
it's Mike.
It goes to Tet.
All right. So, how far do my spells range? I mean, it must be pretty far, right?
Magic Missile, for example, has a 120-foot range.
But it's only what's 3 targets? Or
3 targets or 1 target 3 times, unless you want to upcast it to 3rd level.
What's the distance on Fireball?
If I remember correctly, Fireball has a 100-foot range and a 30-foot radius. Let me double check that real quick.
But can you see where you need to put it, though?
Just pick
Yeah,
an
You're
area
just
and
going
watch
to
it
aim
blow
for an
up.
area?
I heard him chanting.
Oh, that's
you.
fair. Yeah.
So if I have a 30-foot radius,
Yeah,
it's
if
pretty.
you did it there, and then it's just everything.
It's at anywhere
Oh,
in
sorry.
this.
It's 150-foot for a range and a
20
20-foot radius.
So perfect. I'm gonna split the I'm gonna split the 8 and the 10 ball over there, whatever it is.
Yeah.
7 and 11.
All right, I gotta
I
make
know
some
bowling.
deck saves.
Can
and
I have the red marker? Because I'll put fire.
yes,
Why are you putting fire?
Is
and
that
it's
what you
4
did?
squares
Fireball?
by 4 squares. Yeah. So
You
it'll-
get fire?
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
gonna
you're
light
casting
everything
fireball,
on that
yeah,
side of the
that's
Yeah, I
fire.
know, but if I could just roll it and they'll just smoke them, it doesn't really matter, does it?
That's fair, but I don't
That's
know if
true.
it'll die. We'll see.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna die.
Oh, okay.
I think they have a health of 10.
16 and 14 respectively.
I figured these guys were tougher.
No.
No, they're weaker. They're the
Casters.
mages. I think those have a health of 17.
Need some more d6s because you roll 8 of them, and that's your damage.
Fucking right. Send them over here, bud.
That's all the spares I got.
So
Using the rest for
that's
dudes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more.
We'll
I
just
need 2
roll
more.
them and then roll one extra.
Or just roll one of this and I'll put it back
No,
after.
just put it back. It's fine. I'll just roll 2 extras. So 6, 7, 10, 16, 22,
Then 2 more.
25.
25 damage. They both take 25 points of damage as a small orange sphere about the size of a pea flies in that general direction and just detonates, blowing up everything on the northern side of that small creek and causing just general panic and mayhem.
Now, are you moving?
You want to move or
Yeah. So that you said that what is their sight range? What's the range of sight in fog?
so? Basically, it's 30 feet.
I'm gonna need it.
Normal sight.
So I
line's
can't
60.
see them and they can't see me though, right?
They can make out where you are. It's just going to be damn near impossible to hit you with a ranged attack.
Well, I know. I'm just trying to see if I can sneak behind the green one over there. If that would work.
You can try.
I don't have a
I'll
sneak.
never say no.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like up towards the river and then back around.
So like here and then sneak this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Beast Boy, what are you up to?
I'm going to have my wolves attack the 2, which hasn't taken damage yet, right?
Nope.
So I'm going to have advantage to hit. So 10 and 13.
1 hit.
13 and 15. So,
And
so
2 hits.
Yep. And then they both do 2d6
D6
plus 3. So that's 7 and 11, so 18.
He's a bit tougher than his last friend, but he has to make his DC strength check twice.
Yeah.
And he gets knocked prone as your direwolves jump on top of him and start mauling him, and just you hear blood-curdling screams of pain and agony.
Get some.
It's a good way to fall asleep at night.
And then my guy is going to run 20 meters this way towards an enemy.
20
And
meters, Jesus
You don't
Christ.
know where
Or
the enemy is.
20 feet. Yeah, I do.
Does he?
You ever go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
See if you can sniff him out.
Well,
I-
he has hearing, so he could hear
Yeah.
them moving, and they
Yeah.
just move.
I have advantage. Can I
Yep.
use guidance for that too? Or no? It's
No.
okay. I don't really care. So I'll just roll 2 for the advantage. So 16.
Yeah,
plus-
he wasn't exactly doing anything to hide himself.
So I run towards him and use my claw attack, which
Mhm.
triggers the pounce ability. Because I ran 20 meters anyway, or 20. What are they?
20 feet.
Feet. Okay.
Say 20
So-
meters, 6.
20,
Claws.
20 meters is, yeah, that's far.
A little bit.
Claws
Usain
will
Bolt over
be
here.
Across the map, yeah. Look at this tiger.
So I roll a d20. Yeah. So I got 2 plus 6 plus. Oh, that's it, right? Oh God, fucking bug.
That is a miss.
Yeah, that sucked. Oh well.
Act like it was killing him.
Target must succeed.
It was.
I guess.
Yeah, so I guess I don't get to do my thing. I was trying to knock him prone because then I get bonus attacks. Damn. Oh well. So I failed.
So he did no damage?
He did nothing.
Okay.
It was a cool move, but nothing really happened.
It was a great strategy. I just rolled a 2.
So he rounds the bend past the tent, goes to make a leaping lunge towards the barbarian, and it sees him coming and just kind of like alley-oops him over his shoulder and gets back up and prep to fight.
Oh wait, do I get advantage though because I was in stealth?
No, you're not a... Oh,
Why?
yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you were
would,
stealth,
right?
so yeah.
Okay, so I get to roll
He's
it one
gonna
more
roll
time.
a 1.
Probably.
Fuck.
A 3.
3!
Does a 9?
No.
All right, I'm done with that dice. Yeah, definitely done with that dice. Going back to Mike's.
So
Dang
now
it.
it's their turn?
Yes.
Okay.
But wait, do I get a 3rd?
Do I get ultra advantage?
Super duper advantage.
He's like, I don't want to get bit by those dogs, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to stay right where he is. He's going to attack, and...
Corey might get attacked by 3 people.
2. This guy's too busy looting a tent.
Oh, that's fair.
How many level 3 spells do I get? 1?
2.
I get 2 per turn?
You get 1 per turn, but you can only cast 2 a day.
So 2, and how many level 2 spells?
3. And then,
Okay,
5.
I'm at pencil.
Yes, I stole it for a minute. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, so we get...
Okay.
Thief.
You know it. Hey, Corey, what's your direwolves AC?
14.
Okay.
That one of that looks like a crit.
That is a critical hit.
So double damage.
So I'm assuming I get 4 level 1s.
5. And then an unlimited number of cantrips.
Yeah. In the name.
So 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 9, 10, 22 to
One of them?
that one in particular.
Okay, he's fine. Well, I mean,
He's
hurt,
fine.
but
He's not fine.
he had 30. He has 37, so he's not dead. Let me put it that way. So
right.
22. I guess I should keep track of that, right?
Talk about my rogue being OP. You literally summon things that have 37 hit points, 2 of them, and then
No, I
you can keep
only have
turning
32.
into different animals, and then when you die, then you're like, oh, I'm back alive.
Well,
Pretty
your
much.
rogue was OP because in my game you would be like, I hide in front of somebody,
Hey,
and it made
He
no
still
sense.
can. He just hasn't done it here.
It's just
Yeah,
silly.
the better DM said that it was okay.
If somebody's staring at you, you should be able to be like, and I hide.
It's called
Smoke bomb.
I know.
It's called pocket sand.
It makes
Yeah.
no sense.
Yeah.
Well, fine. If he throws a smoke bomb or sand in someone's eyes, I accept it.
What's your AC, Corey?
Mine is well, it's the
Saber-tooth.
saber-tooth, right? So it's only 12.
Oh, that's 2 hits.
2 hits?
Yep.
Okay.
For 18.
Okay. It's not even half. I go from 52 to what's
52 health.
40.
On
Yeah,
that.
but the rogue,
34.
OP.
I'm at 34.
Good lord.
All right, KJ.
All right.
Most of the group seems to be running, except for the few that are avenging some fallen
Are
comrades.
they running away?
Very
Okay.
as fast as their little legs can carry them.
So I'm going. Can I see the ones that are next to me that were running away? Do I have the ability to see them or
You can hear
them?
roughly where they were. They're not very being subtle in any manner.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do the singing sword on the one closest to Mike.
Okay.
What? I don't. There's
just-
none closest to me.
Like you, literally.
He's saying the ones on the side of the
yeah.
board.
I forget what I add to it. I
Yes.
always do this. My dex.
Yep.
So 16.
That's a hit. It takes, a straight 8 damage.
Yes.
So that's half his hit points.
And then so doesn't it have to? It's half a hit points. Don't they have to do something?
Yep, they have to roll for shock.
Roll for shock.
DC 4, 12, 14.
He failed. Dead bitch. And then I'm gonna go over to the other one. Can he see me?
Once you really in 5 feet of him, yes.
If I was sneaking before,
Depends on how well you roll.
am I allowed to sneak because I did the?
You're a rogue, so
sword?
use it as a bonus action.
Okay, so I'm gonna sneak. Which is a 14 plus 20 plus 5, 25.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
too busy running for his life from the ravenous animals that appeared out of nowhere. And
so now I
eating
can
his
sneak
friends.
attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have to roll for sneak attack?
Yes,
too?
you have stuff to roll to hit.
That's a 17 plus
Yeah.
everything else is going to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, so that's 3d6. I'll just roll this 3 times. It's fine. 5, 2, 1. So 8.
8 plus 5's 13, and then your second sword.
Yeah.
That's not enough to take him out, unfortunately.
Yeah, I got it. I'm going. However, it's more than half, and he's probably going to have to roll.
Your sword's way over here, isn't it?
No, my 2. I have 3 swords.
Oh.
He's got one that flies around within 30 feet of him and swings at whatever.
I don't know if that one hits. What do I forgot again. I got to remember this
8.
shit. I add 8 to it, so it's 11.
Miss. But I have to make my save.
Yep.
Which he does not.
Haha! Killed 2 bitches. Put them in shock.
All right, Tet. You see... you hear the sounds of someone rustling through where you once were, with your tent. And
Real quick. The D20, is that my sword?
Yes.
Just checking. I was like, is there another person? I thought we
No,
killed them.
I just had to have
that's
a
what you
marker.
said. That's your sword.
I apparently missed that part.
What's the white D20?
Fucking hate you.
I can hear someone.
Rummaging through your stuff. It comes from where your tent was, where you were last staying, and you hear people very angrily attacking a large cat.
You can't move during my turn, right?
No, unless you were a battle master fighter and used the inspire action.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move.
What if they had the same initiative?
Then you get to choose who goes first.
Okay, but because they don't, then he has to go first. Got it.
I got this anyway. Don't worry about me.
Well, he was going to do something and hit them all, and he can't because you're in the way.
I know.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I got this.
No, I know what he's doing.
Just cast Lightning Bolt and hit Corey too.
As I say, he's going to cast Fireball. He's going to pick Corey to be the exempt target, and he's just going to roast every one of those motherfuckers.
I
But would
didn't
that
know
roast
there was
his
a thing.
tent too?
Yeah.
Is there anything in my tent to give a shit about, though?
Sleeping bag, backpack of whatever provisions you had.
I got KJ. He's a big fucking kid teddy bear.
Okay.
You should honestly just fireball the guys near my wolves.
I don't think I can make it that far.
You have 150
Yeah,
foot
I'm
range.
I'm gonna smoke the wolves and whatever that square is. Isn't
Another
that like
10.
our?
They're fey wolves, so they're gonna disappear anyway after.
And you smoke another tent.
And that's Corey's tent. Nobody
I got
cares about
magic
Corey.
missile though. That's not. A
Oh
big
yeah,
deal.
just magic missile then, dog.
All right, I'm gonna magic missile the one that's rummaging near my tent. Like, get the fuck out of my
That's
tent.
this one.
Yeah,
What level are you casting it at?
I only have level 1.
Well, you,
Well,
can,
you can
upcast it
upcast
to
it.
level 2. You haven't cast any level 2 spells yet.
Didn't he do Scorching
I-
Ray?
Well, he did Scorching Ray, but he has
Can I
3
upcast it
others.
to level 3 then?
Yeah.
How
'Cause
many
I've only
D4
cast-
does it add, brother? Is it
Wait,
one?
all right.
Two per
So
level?
what is lightning bolt though?
Lightning Bolt is, think
It's
Fireball,
in a-
single target. A single target.
Well, I thought it was like you can like make it like in a
line. It's
in a
a-
line. Like, can I move to
I think you'd hit
there
me.
and then
Yeah.
straight a line?
It won't hit me.
No, it's a
an
straight. It's just a
adjacent
straight
square?
line.
Straight
Okay.
line.
Okay, then.
But
yeah.
the line is like far too, right?
It's a very, very long range spell.
You might even hit the. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, straight.
Well,
It might-
no, it's going to hit the rock.
It-
It's not going to hit the thing.
Its lightning will go over the rock.
It's 100-foot long line of lightning.
And
Yeah.
Does that include obstacles?
Yeah, like if it's going to hit the rock, wouldn't it just hit the rock and dissipate?
It just hit the rock. I'd
Yeah,
rule
it
it out.
wouldn't get the thing behind it. But still, you hit 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast lightning bolt.
Okay. So I have to make some deck saves.
Does he have to roll to hit or?
Nope. It's just it's a save or take full damage.
Gotcha.
No matter what, they're taking damage.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Your DC is 8 plus 4 is 12 plus, so 15. 1 makes it. So you have 8d6 points of lightning damage.
Yeah, one more.
Send them all your.
Ooh.
6, 12, 17, 18, 21, 27, 32. Smoked.
Even with 1 taking like half damage?
Even
So
with
that-
taking
okay.
16 points of damage.
Yeah. It's fun to kill multiple things at one time.
Yeah, I'm doing all the fucking killing over here, though. I killed 4 dudes!
I've killed
He's doing
3.
most of the work.
The fuck?
You've killed 4. I've killed 3.
My back!
Corey has
Oh,
killed
my back!
none. Or 1. Corey has killed 1.
I was gonna say his
His
wolves have
His
killed.
wolf, because sorry, yeah, my bad.
All he's done is read a book.
Is miss. Corey has missed drastically. That's about all he's done.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Hey, Corey, you want to miss again?
It sucks because I'm glad you killed those 2 guys, but I was gonna shapeshift back and then cast Thunderwave, which can't miss. But now I can.
Well, you have the guy that's literally attacking you from behind.
Yeah. So I guess I just turn and I will try to.
Kill him.
I don't know what's
That's
better.
accurate.
Bite.
Yeah, I'm just gonna claw.
not having multi-attack sucks.
So I got 9 plus 6, so 15.
That's a hit.
Okay. So 2d6. Mike, do you give me my bit?
Yeah. I also have 2d6s right there.
There we go. 2d6 plus 5. So I do 10.
Okay. Well, he's still up and standing, doesn't have to make a save, so he's good.
And then the wolves, one of the guys was.
This guy's just about dead. This guy's full health.
So I'm going to attack him with. Can I do. They have the same initiative, so I can
Yes.
do one at a time, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to attack with 1 wolf at that guy, still with advantage. So that should be enough, right? 18.
For brevity's sake, I'm going to say you guys are going to clean up the
Okay.
map because it
Yep.
is 10 o'clock.
Then I maul those 2 guys up, and yeah, whatever.
So Corey continues to kill nobody, but his wolves kill things. Got it.
So now that there's nobody on the map, we can loot them, right?
Yep, you can loot till you run out of bodies, basically.
What's the total? What do we get for total party loot? Just to save time.
To save time, we'll do it this way.
Because there was what? 15 dudes? 12 dudes?
12 dudes.
So that's a lot of loot.
There
Unless
is.
they're broke.
I mean, that might have been why they were trying to rob us.
That's
Well,
exactly
I
why
mean,
they're trying to
I
rob
got
you.
4 silver pieces.
But out of that
Hey.
one guy,
Yeah,
there's 12 of them.
11.
There's
I
going to
killed
be
one.
30 silver pieces,
So 10 each.
a whopping 12 gold,
So
Sorry, can
4
you say it one more
each.
time?
You get 10 silver, 4 gold.
10 silver, 4 gold.
a scroll of enlarge/reduce,
Which is all Mike.
Yeah, I'll show you.
I also give you the
Potion and the other
the
stuff.
herb and components and show you guys both the sky blue potion.
So he would roll Arcana probably on it.
But we can do that next
Yeah.
time.
and then you also have a snare trap that you can use for hunting.
So I have scroll of what?
Which I
enlarge/reduce.
because I'm survival.
Yeah, right then.
Snare trap.
Other than basic hand weapons, that's all you really find.
I'm assuming none of us took damage. I mean, he needs spell slots, but
I mean, I did, but in animal form. So it doesn't
right,
matter.
but so it
So I
doesn't
can
matter.
roll Arcana to see what the potion
Yeah, we're
is?
gonna do that next time though. I'm assuming though that it's okay to sleep, and then so we come back next time, he'll have all of his magic back.
Correct.
How long does it take to learn a spell?
It takes 1 day per spell level. So, for example, if it's level 1 spell, it takes an 8-hour day.
Like
If it's-
to learn it from a scroll, though?
Yep.
So can I do that before we do next week so I can have it?
Sure, we'll just say of enlarge reduce in your spell list now.
What does that do? Like, if I was a wolf and he enlarged me, does it increase my attack damage? Or?
It gives you advantage on strength. It would lower your armor class by 1 because you grow up in size. It'd increase your strength score by 2.
Oh, okay.
So is that like a secondary or I can't add to this, right?
Yeah, you can add right to it. So,
It just doesn't change the number of spell slots you have in a day. So
yeah,
I don't
it's
know
just
what that
another
is.
spell you know.
Yeah.
You can just swap out your spells in your spell book to whatever you feel like.
All right, well, we'll just
So if I technically like you,
Or you could cast reduce, which gives you advantage on your armor class, so your opponent gets a disadvantage to hit you and a +1 AC because you're smaller.
but then I get reduced strength.
You could lose 2 points of strength.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, so well, that'll do it for this one. We'll be back next week to pick up the campaign from here.
With a different level of exposition, I hope.
Yeah, maybe. Thank you again, Roger. Yeah, so we'll be back.
Enjoyable as always.
We'll be back next week.